Oh, I will prove it to you. See, there it is. We got ready to go here.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So I just want when people want to connect with you, I know that you're very active on Twitter. I see your tweets. What's your favorite social media platform that you'd like to, I guess, plug out there for people who want to interact with you?
I think Twitter is, if you want to directly interact with me, my Twitter is the best.
Yeah.
But I think young people like Facebook.
Yeah.
When fans on Facebook, but that's like a whole mass of people.
Yeah.
And if you're below 41, you're welcome to Mga Anak ni Bing Guanzon, which is a private group. It's by approval only, but that's the group that's more likely to continue in the next 6 years because they're young. So if you want to interact with me, Twitter is the best.
Gotcha.
Like Susie.
Dude,
Yes,
I see Tin or Susie all the time. Retweeting stuff that you have tweeted or posting about you quite often. I know her and we talk about you quite a bit every now and then. One thing though, Rowena, sa Twitter mo, no? I mean, your bio impressive. It says here, former commissions on elections, alumni of UP Law, Siliman, UP School of Economics, Harvard. Mm-hmm. There's a comma though after economics that's too close to Harvard. And I noticed it, and I read all this amazing hardware when it comes to your education, and then I saw the comma that was misplaced, and it broke my heart. And the A on advocate is not capitalized; it comes after the period on Harvard.
Wow, I'm gonna have to tell somebody about that.
Look at all this decorating. Look at all this academic decoration. Grammar's all over the place.
Just goes to show nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
It looks like BBM wrote your bio. Come on now.
I think the usefulness of all my educational attainment is that I can slap it on anybody who plays.
That's true. I saw you calling out, I think, Jam Magno, right, in the past, wanting to fold her.
I don't really put an ID Harvard graduate, UP graduate around my neck every day.
Yeah.
Because you see, my style is bardagulan. That's not common. I mean, it's not for everybody. But that's really how I am, because I was raised by two lawyers, a judge, and my mother was a politician. I played with kids from poor families every day on the streets. So I went to a public school in grade school. Of course, I was valedictorian there because, of course, I had the most educated parents. That's all. So, in other words, masa ako. I went to UP. I rode the bus. Yes. I was chauffeured in a Mercedes Benz when I was in grade school. But when I went to college, high school, college in UP, I took the bus like everybody else. I can eat anything off the streets. I can eat street food. I can sleep anywhere. I can sleep in the bus. I can sleep on the wall. In other words,
I believe you.
I can live with most, under most inconvenient circumstances, and I'm not complaining. But
if you have 6 years to
I was raised that way. So you have to raise your children not to complain about the least inconveniences, because God has plans for them, and the country is waiting for them to be ready. So your generation has a responsibility to the next generation of Filipinos. And I say, get ready, study, get ready, work hard. Because someday, as my father said to me, a lot of people will depend on you. So you have to be very good. You not only have to be very good, you have to be very honest, very good. You have to be excellent.
Listen, Rowena, your father gives great advice, but everything you just said right now is nothing what the president is, and the lesson that we've showed our younger generation is you can be none of those things and rule the world. I mean,
Well, I don't think that's the lesson here. That's a satire. That's not a lesson. Because we can always tell the kids, look, that's not what a president should be. Watch him in the next 6 years. I want to watch him. The people see him in the next 6 years. Turn this country around. Now, that's a challenge for you, Mr. Marcos Jr. And, you asked for it, you got it. If you can prove me wrong, that's great. Because I'm a fair person. I'll praise you if you can. But turn this country around, first you got to pay your taxes. Because that's the lifeblood of our economy and our government. So, guys, I know how it feels.
Mhm.
Oh, I've been through so many, at our age, we've been through so many, talo, olats. But I guess it's in my generation's makeup, because of our experience, that we can pick up ourselves faster than your generations. But you certainly have a right to rage.
Yeah.
What do we do next, Tito Bing? Should we take it to the streets? What do we do?
We wait. I think we should pray for Lenny. I think our focus now should be to comfort, to thank her for her sacrifice, for her service to the country. I would focus on Lenny, to thank her from a grateful nation. And then, at the same time, still get in touch with your groups and wait to mobilize, because we don't know what's going to happen in the next few days. We don't know.
No, Rowena, one last question. I've been asking this for quite some time here now, months on this show and on my online show. How fast do you think Bongbong changes the name of NAIA? I have it mid-December of this year. It will be no longer called Ninoy Aquino International Airport. How fast do you think our airport's name is changed? Are you looking within the year? Within a couple of months, or how say you?
Ano naman? Siguro baka next year naman, mahihiya naman siya ng konti. Pero how fast will the sequestration cases stop? Fast. Diyan siguro wala nang hiya-hiya yan ng konti.
Kombing, kasi di ba he's gonna enjoy a presidential immunity, correct?
And he will pardon his mother.
Yeah.
And he will do... He can do his worst. And the important thing is, after 6 years, will the people forgive him? Poverty will be worse. Now, these are the people probably who sold their votes. They're the people who says, whoever naman is president, poor pa rin kami. Mahirap pa rin kami. Kung bigyan kami ng 5,000, tinanggap namin.
Yeah.
And you can't blame them for that. But
Yeah.
many of them have actually been enlightened and turned. And that's the gift of Lenny's leadership to us. And our mobilization is that we have actually turned a lot of people to see that, this is what a good government should look like. This is what you should aspire for your sake. Right? So, 6 years. He can do his worst.
Yeah.
I'm going to go. We should have a plan, but it's too early.
Okay. All right.
Let's
Sounds
use the media to to lift the spirits of our kababayan. Tuloy ang laban. That's the first thing I saw on my messenger today. Ponciano, salamat.
No.
Tuloy ang laban. And for each one of us.
Okay, well,
Hang on.
I don't know about that, but
Thank you, Commissioner.